Alright. Well, hello there to my she's, gays, and theys, as well as the he's, bays, and slays. Welcome back to the Disventure Dispatch. Welcome back to the Disventure Dispatch. I am the lovely guest, NewsieNikei. I am joined by 5 very lovely gentlemen today. Let's start with Jpeg. Hello, Jpeg.
Hello!
I have a question for you, Jpeg. What is your favorite song right now at the moment?
Oh, that's a really good question. I'm gonna have to go with, it's a Tally Hall song, I don't know if you know what that is. It's a song called Ruler of Everything, because that's where I got my, that's the video that got the channel 1 million views, and what got the channel monetized.
Wow, yes,
I make money off of it, not the song, but of every other video on the channel because of it, so it's great.
Priorities. I respect that answer. I respect it. I haven't listened to it personally, but I definitely should check it out.
Heck yeah.
And next up, we have the lovely Marks. It's Best Boy. How are you, Marks?
Hey, ghouls and goblins. It's your favorite gremlin here.
Oh my god, this is the first time I've met you, Marks. I'm so just excited and thrilled to meet you. I'm so excited and over the moon. You're so cool. You're so cool. Oh my god.
It's an honor for me, having watched your reaction videos. I was just so in awe that we got you as a guest. I was like, oh my gosh, not the girl I watch on YouTube in my free time for fun. Stop.
Not my comfort creator. Marks, I will also ask what your favorite song is, but I also would like to know, how did you find me?
I'm pretty sure I just found you because, I'm a lurker in this community. I lurked hard. I've been lurking since the beta. So I keep my tabs on everything DC related. If you have a DC video out there on YouTube, just know I have watched it. Just know I have watched it.
He has seen it, y'all. He has seen it.
And my favorite song is probably Maybe Man by AJR.
Ooh, okay. I'm getting new suggestions every day from y'all of what to listen to. Next up, we have one of the coolest people on the planet, the protagonist of the podcast. We have Imer! Hi, Imer!
Hello!
Hello! I know that this is kind of a tough episode for you.
That's
I'm
such a good way to put it.
Yeah, I'm very sorry, but I would like to know what your favorite song is. What's a comfort song for you?
Thing is, my favorite song changes by the dime, but because of the release of the new Batman again, theaters, so I guess it's something in the way for now. By Nirvana.
Oh, nice. Good taste. I appreciate it. I respect it. And next up, we have my fellow musician buddy. We have Genesis. Hi, Jenny.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to Miranda as well as the other guest that I have with me. Miranda initially came up to me this morning and said, hey, sorry, we're going to have to boot you from this podcast. We actually got Bojack the horse here, and, we just don't want to keep it too crowded, so we're just going to have to boot you. I'm sorry. And I told her, I looked her straight in her face, and I said, I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse.
Don't
I did.
Me like this, Jenny. Don't expose me like this.
So, while Bojack is currently digesting in my belly, I'm very happy to talk to you on the podcast, Miranda.
I'm so happy to talk to you, Jenny.
What is this
oh
for?
My god.
I'm sorry. Oh, I apologize.
Oh my god. Jenny, what's your favorite song right now as a fellow musician?
Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of an odd choice. So I have the weirdest music taste, so it's gonna either be between You're an Ace Kid by, I forgot who it's by, oh my god. You're an Ace Kid and Flamingo by Caro Caro Bonito.
What is this weeb shit?
The meme song. What? That's not weebs. Just because they sing Japanese doesn't make it weeb.
Oh my
Lord
god.
help me.
God help us all.
Oh shoot.
Oh, and last but certainly not least, Tam, you're looking a little. Your profile picture's different. Tam, what's up?
Hi everyone.
Hello.
How are you guys doing? I'm really enjoying Yule spicy abs.
You're joining them at the
You
motel.
doing okay, Tam? You sound a little sick, dude.
A little sick.
missing Yule spicy abs, of course.
Oh.
No, but for real, we have one of the funniest people on the planet. We have WG
I
Brosuke.
was trying so hard not to laugh.
How are you, Brosuke?
Doing pretty swell. If I do say so myself.
You are sitting pretty right now with this this episode. But
Yeah.
what is your favorite song, Brosuke?
Easiest question of my life. Pantera, the Sleep 2010 remaster.
Ooh, okay. I
That's
can get behind that.
Easily the best guitar riff I've ever heard in any song. Has the best guitar solo ever.
Nice. Yeah.
Pantera's a pretty basic band choice, but like,
No, I respect it. I respect
Poggers.
it. I don't slander people for their music taste. I have no room to stand. I listen to mostly Taylor Swift. I have no room to stand. Oh my god, but I'm so excited to be here. Oh my god, like for real, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you guys so much for having
I feel so
me.
bad for giving you the intro.
No, it's fine. It was fun.
Okay, I'm glad you had fun with it at least. But it's so good to have you on the podcast here, Miranda. This has been actually a long time coming. I say this as someone who didn't watch your videos until I met you, but
Fake fan, Jenny. You fake fan.
I have a question.
we're gonna pretend I was there from the beginning.
you have a YouTube
Genesis,
channel?
Genesis, have you ever watched a video of Miranda's yet?
I have.
Oh,
Which
good.
one?
Okay.
Which one?
Okay.
Yeah, plenty. Like most of her covers. I listened to the Waitress one.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That one was one of my favorites.
I loved doing that one. That was like mostly method acting during that one. A lot of.
I
method acting.
haven't watched the one. I think there was one with like a lot of y'all reacting as well. I haven't seen that one yet, but I will.
I think that was 14.
Love you, pals.
Yeah. Totally a fan of my channel. Totally a NewsieNikei enjoyer.
No, really. I'm an OG. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally. You've been here since the beginning. Yeah.
Do y'all
Exactly,
have any
since-
questions for the lovely NewsieNikei? I said her name wrong, but hey.
You're fine. No, you basically got it.
Yeah,
Imer freaking mispronounces it every single time. It's fine.
We can definitely start off with the classic origin question. So, Miranda.
Oh, you remember this time.
Okay, well listen. Eventually I'm gonna get it, you know? You take a hammer and put it to your finger, eventually you're gonna
Like, how many
you're
are
gonna know
y'all
how
in?
to do that.
18 at least?
Yeah, exactly. So Miranda, we'd like to know, not only what got you into Disventure Camp as a whole, as well as what potentially got you into Super Danganronpa and other two, but also just what you, but also just, you know, what got you into like content creating, what you got you to start the channel, what got you to title it NewsieNikei, you know, all of that
You
stuff.
want the whole
That's like 4
overview. You want the
questions in one,
summary.
Genesis.
But, well, okay, it's 3, all right. I was wait, was it? Yeah, it was 3.
I guessed like
3,
you
yeah,
think it was 4.
Okay. So fun fact about this channel. This channel has actually been created since like 2011. I made the channel when I was like 12, and this is so embarrassing. But this my channel used to be like a Littlest Pet Shop channel. I made like cinematic like videos with toys.
That's cute.
That yeah, little 12-year-old me was living a whole other life back then, and I just loved writing scripts and like creating stupid stories, and I just really enjoyed that. But as I got older and I got into high school, I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, no. So the channel just kind of sat and rotted for a while. And in terms of Super Danganronpa Another 2, for those of you who don't know, my user NewsieNikei comes from a Danganronpa fan game, which is named after the character Nikei Yamiri, who is the ultimate journalist, who I absolutely adore and is one of my favorite characters in all of media.
Oh dang! Okay,
I gotta hand it to you. That's a pretty good character.
Stop, Jpeg, you're evil. Oh my god! If you know, you know. But
I don't know, but I'm gonna pretend I know. That was a good one, Jpeg.
yeah. But I originally like got into I don't even remember how I got into that, honestly. I got into Danganronpa like in 2019, 2020 during like the pandemic. I got into cosplay around that time, and I made a TikTok account and was doing cosplay videos on TikTok for a while. And that's how I found the game. And eventually I met people through that game, including my very best friend, Korza Corpse, who is literally the coolest ever. Imer, you can vouch for Korza.
Yes. Yeah.
Korza's the coolest. But we became really good friends back in like 2022, and they DM'd me one day in like end of 2023 being like, hey, look at this cool total drama-esque show called Disventure Camp. And so I watched it, and I fell down a massive rabbit hole, and I looked back at my YouTube channel and was like, you know what? I haven't touched this in over a decade. I'm gonna just start it back up again, and I'm gonna do reaction videos of watching this new season, All Stars. And here we are! Now I'm here, and the journey has been wild. It's been so incredible seeing all the support and all the positivity, and I've just been having the time of my life, and I've honestly never been happier.
Hey!
I have a question.
Go ahead, Brosuke.
Am I allowed? Okay.
Yes, you're
Last
allowed.
question.
What?
All right, next
What?
This is technically a guest and not a host.
What has been the hardest thing of content creation? Because I know there's some content creators out there who can kind of sometimes have a hard time distributing away from free time and content creation time.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the hardest thing about being a content creator?
For me, I think sometimes it's kind of hard to like find motivation to like sit down and edit. That's like a really like a big thing I've struggled with, and like like sitting down and opening CapCut to like do all of my stills over the episode and having to watch it back like a million times to make sure the timing was right is really tedious sometimes. But like seeing all the positive comments and like everybody reacting with me is like what makes it worth it to me. It's hard, but you know, every job is hard, so it's all good. I'm happy.
Every job is hard. Yeah, that's about
That's fair.
That is so real.
Jpeg, email Marks. Got any questions for her?
Okay, so I have a question.
Mhm.
I feel like this is not brought up much because it's gone since DC Free from Miranda. I need a
Yes.
rant on the sweater vest. You need it. Can you talk about the sweater vest for us?
I will absolutely talk about the sweater vest, Emer, anything for you. But I miss the sweater vest. I miss Alec's sweater vest because it gave his character so much color and so much life. I've always associated Alec with the color blue. So when they took that away, I was devastated. So I decided to incorporate it into my stills so it would live on forever. I get that they were trying to do like the bum look for Alec and like, you know, make him like a deadbeat dad who's like an alcoholic and suffering and divorced and all that. I get it. But like the sweater vest gave it some spice and some life, and just you didn't have to get rid of it. You could have given him the 5 o'clock shadow and just kept the sweater vest. Like, I don't understand why they took the color away, but it's fine. It's mine now.
Oh yeah, the sweater vest did go.
It did,
Genesis.
and I miss it very much.
Genesis.
I wasn't paying attention to the designs all that much, to be honest. Like,
This
I
is
know
like, oh
the
my
designs are
gosh.
different, but they're just the same character to me, so I'm like...
This is
I
how I
didn't
noticed
pay
the difference of Ashley. That's all.
Head
Oh,
empty,
no-
only Ashley.
Wait, there was a difference with Ashley?
Yeah.
It was
It was
very
like nice
slight.
lining. It was
It's
like some
very
nice blue
slight.
lining.
Yes, the lining was different.
Oh,
All the characters had like
Like
different color
lining.
lining.
I know you're an actor.
but you be... This is... I'm not voice acting this one. Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
But yeah, no. I did not. I was not aware of this. I wasn't aware of your disappointment over the sweater vest going. But
I
you know
miss
what?
the sweater vest very much.
Maybe one day it will return along with Alec. You never know.
Please, please.
Oh my gosh. I had a question, but I forgot it.
Oh no.
Once... Oh yes, got it. Okay, So, Miranda, I was gonna ask you a musical question because vocalist,
yes.
right?
Yes.
You do covers on your channel a lot, and they are fantastic, and you've been singing for years.
Yes, thank you.
As well. So I was just kind of wondering because you have a lot of covers on your channel, as well as ones that are in your archive, as well as ones that are not that you haven't done yet, but you really want to do.
Yeah.
Out of that particular category, what's a song? What's like a song cover that you want to do? That's like, I really want to do this. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Honestly, there's this song called "Ordinary Day" by Vanessa Carlton, and it has been on repeat for the past few days for me. It's a song I've known since I was a kid, and it's very nostalgic for me. And I find myself coming back to that song every once in a while. Once in a blue moon, I'll remember that the song exists, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, this song." And I feel I'm leaking.
Emer just posted in the chat NewsieNikei leaks.
I know, I'm eating them up.
Yeah. And I think right now in this point in time of my life, that is a song that really speaks to me and really just puts me in a certain mood and makes me think of, what I'm going through at the moment. So I really would love to sing that for the channel. I know it's not a lot of people know it, but I still want to do it.
Just because a lot of people don't know it doesn't mean it's not good. You know what I mean? There's so many underrated gems in this world. So many.
Oh my god, so many. Crazy.
Yeehaw.
For sure. What? What? Huh?
Excuse me?
I don't know if I call Ashley underrated.
Underrated gems.
Pre-merge characters that probably weren't gonna be all-stars, but they made it in.
Oh god.
I guess that is one way to look at it. Underrated gems that potentially. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. Anyway. But yeah. Does anyone else have a question? Marks, do you have any questions?
I have one.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Miranda.
Yes.
Because I'm always getting mad at Imer for not consuming other media other than Disventure Camp, what would you recommend to someone like Imer that he would probably enjoy?
Ooh, oh my god. The pressure's on. Oh my god. I mean, here, well, I want Imer to finish the Ace Attorney game. That's what I want for Imer. I want Imer to finish the Ace Attorney games. Other than that, I mean, Imer, have you seen any of the Danganronpa games at all?
I've seen the first game.
Okay, you should definitely watch the other two, or at least play, watch, consume the other two, for sure.
And quick plug in, watch Golden Goose Productions play the other games. They probably have them on their channel. I know they have the second game for sure.
Oh yeah. yes, definitely watch all of the games that they play.
I'm gonna pitch in. Have you played the Layton games?
Oh.
Well, personally not on the channel, but I personally have.
I recommend doing the Layton games, Emer. I think you like them.
Alright.
Oh, you were asking Emer, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly, because there's such troll logic in those ones. That's the problem.
I know. I want Emer to get annoyed and then think, and then.
But they are genuinely
That's
good
true.
puzzles. That's the thing.
No, not the puzzles. I mean the plot points. Because Ace Attorney, at least it's logical. It's Emer's alley. But I don't know about. I don't know about Layton.
But Layton's got plot twists that are so over the top. They're funny, in my opinion.
I've been giving Brosuke some trust. I'm gonna trust Brosuke for once.
Okay.
Wow.
Alright, fair enough.
That's
I guess we're all giving recommendations to Emer. Alright.
Yeah.
I'd like to recommend literally anything other than Disventure Camp. It's gotten to a point where he sees the number 29 and he's like, "Oh, Rhea!
That was a joke.
Oh no, poor
Oh
Emer.
no.
Oh my gosh.
One of them.
Never gonna hear the end of it apparently.
Oh
But yeah,
my
no,
God.
actually, so I guess if I'm gonna recommend anything to Emer, it might genuinely be Your Turn to Die.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a good
Yes,
game.
definitely that. Absolutely.
Isn't that the
Yeah.
free one where you can play it on like a web and then it's like you gotta
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's not
Right.
Try to get
fully
Michael
finished,
to
but like
Corza and I tried to get Michael to play it. He didn't get it.
Oh,
It was
really?
funny.
Oh.
He was like, "So is this like a story or like a video game?"
it's
Oh my
both.
God.
It's two for
both.
one
Surprise,
combo,
it's
you know?
both.
You should-
Yes.
Try Persona 4 Golden.
Oh yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Persona 4 Golden.
Holy
That
crap!
will
We're
take
just giving
him
Imer all the
forever.
recommendations.
That will take
Yeah,
him
that's true.
forever.
Persona 4 is literally
Okay,
one
okay.
of
The problem with
longest games of all
Persona with
time.
Emer is that is a franchise about time management that is not Emer's forte.
Well, not for games that are like long. And like games that
Honestly, it
every
is
dialogue of.
legitimately one of the longest video games of all time. That's the thing.
Gamer's afraid
yeah.
of commitment.
Like I could play a long game. Like I love Red Dead Redemption 2 and like GTA. Like if it's like a game we gotta read dialogue of, it'll take me a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Red Dead Redemption 2 is shooting in cowboys. That's like for little boys like you. Like,
Meanwhile, we've all been
What
having me, Brosuke, and Emer have been having freaking Walking Dead marathons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah, but that's like zombies and stuff and superheroes. That's what he likes. You know, he likes action
And
stuff.
I'm there in spirit, and we're
Just
not
like-
talking
You're
about
there
the
in spirit.
Magatama.
It's not even action.
I feel like Emer will really.
Here's my.
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, sorry. You go first.
I feel like Emer. I know. Emer, are you actually huge into RPGs?
Oh, RPGs? Not really.
Oh, damn.
I'd try it out
Emer!
though. Like,
I was gonna
I'd risk-
recommend you Xenoblade Chronicles 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh shoot, Emer,
Yeah.
Amori, please God, Amori, I'm on my
Amori.
knees.
Yes,
I
yes,
promised you I'd go that I'd do that.
Okay.
yes, yes.
Take your time,
yeah.
take
Do
your
you have
time.
any
But
questions for Miranda?
yeah,
I can
yeah.
get to my
We got
recommendations.
sidetracked.
I
we got
have one more recommendation for Emer and all the strategy nerds who want strategy in their show. There's this really good show. It's like a South Korean one called The Genius. It's
Okay.
like they do. It's like the most strategy brain thing ever. It's really fun.
Or watch The Devil's Plan.
Oh yeah, that's on Netflix too, right? Yeah, that was
Mhm.
also really good. It's made by the same person.
Okay.
We gave Emer so many recommendations.
We
I'm so
backed
sorry.
Emer
Emer.
up into a corner.
Yeah.
I do
And
have
he
a
will
question.
He'll finally start in 2027 when he uploads on his channel.
All right, sorry. Go, Marks.
So Miranda, obviously
Mark.
I got to know you through your reaction videos.
Mhm.
I want to know if you could go back in time to any TV show or any piece of media you've ever watched that you
Mhm.
didn't get a reaction video for, what would you have wanted a reaction video for?
Oh my god. Oh wow. Honestly, okay, this is I think I would love to go back in time to like 2010 and like re-get my Total Drama World Tour finale reaction.
Oh, good one. Good one.
Hey,
I was huge into Alejandro and Heather. They're my favorite Total Drama characters. I was obsessed with them. Still am. But I would love to just like remember that moment and like what really got me down the rabbit hole of the Ala Heather goodness.
Do you remember who won when you watched? Which ending you got?
I got the Heather wins ending.
Well, that's why you're so
the correct
obsessed,
one.
because that
The
was a good
correct
one.
The correct ending.
Exactly.
The only exception.
honestly, Alejandro, the Alejandro one is not canon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
can't.
not canon. No.
Yeah.
It's in Canada, so people
I
consider
remember
it
during the
canon.
LJ interview, you and Emer were so traumatized over it. Kind of funny.
Oh god.
Oh gosh. Did every one of us do questions?
Yeah, I think so. Are we ready?
Holy
to move on?
crap! Oh my gosh! Wow.
We're flying.
we flew through this. Usually this takes us at least half an hour.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh! But let's go ahead and move on to the fan submitted questions then, because I saw some in the chat as well. We do not have them in the pin messages. Oh gosh. Okay, so that means I'm gonna have to
Jpeg write
search
them down.
Honestly,
I'm
none of them
pre-
are that interesting. They're just like, what is
Really?
a NewsieNikei? And it's like, we already asked that.
Yeah.
What is a news?
Are there any
What is it,
interesting
DCAS?
ones? If there's not any interesting ones, I mean,
It's not like shame the questions. That's
Oh,
kinda
one
mean.
of them is like, will Alex still be your favorite character after DC4? And the answer is, I don't know. We'll wait till DC4.
Yeah, literally.
where
No, like I planned to go over-
Be at?
miscellaneous.
I plan to go over all of my character takes after the season's over. I do plan to do that.
Okay.
Some
yeah,
opinions are
no
different.
problem.
I will say that.
Here's one.
Oh yeah. No.
Here's one. I think that would pretty be good. What is your
Ooh, really?
What is your winner
Sorry,
pick at this point?
My winner, Brosuke, I'm so sorry. My winner pick is Rhea.
Is Rhea the one you most want to win, or the one you think will win?
Both.
I see.
You kind of crazy for that. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm kind of crazy
you know?
for it. Oh my god. Here's the thing. I think Rhea winning, it's like, it's not going to be satisfying for anybody involved except for Imer. But I feel like it's something that Rhea needs.
Be satisfying for Imer?
Rhea winning? Yeah, that'll be satisfying for Imer.
Well, it'll be satisfying for Emer. Okay, yeah. I thought you meant it won't be satisfying for Emer. I'm like, nah, hell no.
No, it'll be satisfying for Emer, for sure. But I think it's something that Rhea needs for her character. It's like, she went through all of this work to win, and like, she's gonna look back and finally realize all the, like, disaster she's caused.
Splitting hairs here.
But it's also $3 million, so it's like,
yeah,
you know.
But like, at what cost?
Like I said, kind of splitting hairs here.
The cost is less than $3 million.
I guess the other
Already
question.
rich. She's an actress. She doesn't really need the money.
I guess
She never did.
Another question I see that's interesting is when did your love for Alec like truly flourish?
My love for Alec came from the dynamic with Alec and Fiore in season 1. That's really where it came from. I like was fully enveloped in the Disventure Camp fandom starting season 1, episode 10. I'm like a relatively newer fan, all things considered, because I know a lot of y'all have been around since the beta. I've not, but
I'm a DC
that was
guy.
yeah. I did watch DC2, but I like didn't really think anything of it at the time when I saw it. It wasn't until like around the end of DC1 where I realized, oh, this is like actually really good, and I'm really into this. And I've been a long time, like, Total Drama fan. Like, a lot of the stuff I've created has been based off of Total Drama or inspired off of Total Drama. So, like, getting Total Drama-like content again was, like, super refreshing and exciting for me. So, Disventure Camp just, like, reignited my love for, like, fictional reality shows.
Yeah, episode review. This is where everyone...
Episode review.
This is where everyone is rating... Okay, yeah, okay.
Alright. So what we're going to do now is write down our numbers in the chat. The highest and lowest will go, but also Brosuke and Miranda will speak on it, because they are our guests today.
Yay!
Alright, so everyone put their numbers in. Go ahead.
I'm going to say, this episode, I think it has some of those beautiful starting scenes. I love them so much. The challenge was insanely creative, but oh my god, was it hard to watch near the end. Yes. I got internal embarrassment
right now.
I got internal embarrassment watching that challenge go down. That's what they want you to feel, which is great. I respect the writer for doing that. And then, like, the ending scene, that was a choice I will go into later. But I think overall, it's a solid episode all around. I think the animation's beautiful. I believe a lot of characters' personalities shine pretty well. And the whole plot, like, I don't think Trevor's one of Trevor's better episodes, in my opinion.
I agree.
Wow. Look at you.
Genesis?
Why
is this episode so good to you?
For the audience's context, I literally watched this episode right before we started the podcast.
Okay. So
my emotions on this are very, very raw. They're very, very, they're there. I feel them. This is, like, okay. I am so excited for the rest of the season because I can't believe the momentum that's been happening since episode 17. This is just, like, pure good writing. Like, great writing. God-tier writing, honestly. Like, I cannot be any more happier because these are all characters that I least wanted to be in the finale, and yet they are just doing such a fantastic job You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're playing like really well.
Not only are they playing really well, they have this is some of the most epic storyline or epic storytelling in DC for sure, without a doubt. And honestly, some of the most epic storytelling I've seen so far in terms of like fan or total drama fan projects, I guess. Not really fan projects, but you know what I mean, total drama inspired projects. There was just something that really hit during a lot of the scenes that happened. There was just something about the character writing, especially. I'm a sucker for good dialogue. I'm a sucker for good dialogue and good scenes. And there are so many scenes that I can point to and be like, that was a good line. That was a really good like sense of dialogue.
There are so many good lines in this episode. Oh my god.
So many, right?
So many good ones.
It's so good. And then, you know, like the whole elimination and everything, it all made sense. It's like, this is the best way they could have done the All-Star season, in my opinion. Like, in terms of, like, the finale. This is the best way, because there's no other good way to do it in terms of, like, storytelling and removing the writer's bias and, not, like, looking at these characters not based on, you know, the potential, like, not looking at their potential based on, like, the arcs that have been created and how many people like them, but looking at them based on what can I do that's new? What can I... Like it's sort of like looking at these characters and being like, I don't know what to do with these characters, but what can I do? Let's actually sit down and really like think about it. And they did something really good with this.
I feel like this like last string of episodes has been the definition of like subverting expectations.
Yes, that's the exact term. Yes, that was the exact term I was thinking of. Expectation subversion. I feel Barbie movie level expectation subverted.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You will not see anyone raving harder about how just great these last episods are, but I really do like them. Like, this was honestly what I've really been wanting out of DC. I am! I really am, because, like, I've always loved DC, don't get me wrong. There's always been great stuff in DC 1 and DC 2. But when it comes to, like, my idea of what's peak storytelling, everyone has their own idea of what's peak storytelling. Mm-hmm. I'm not usually one who's into a lot of the strategy and stuff like that. I know Imer and Jpeg are a lot more into that stuff. So,
I am? I didn't know that.
From how you've both been analyzing it, honestly, yeah. I've been mostly just into, like, a lot of the characters and how they interact with each other and stuff like that. And DC has good stuff like that. But it hasn't been until, like, this stretch of All-Stars episodes that I'm like, this is exactly what I wanted. Like, there's nothing I can say. Well, I mean, there are probably a few things I can say, like, you know, like, if I really wanted to, like, be like, hey, like, you could have improved this better. Hey, the music could have been better here. But they're nitpicks. I'm not a proofreader. I don't care. I'm having fun.
Period. Yes, exactly. That is like my motive, like my motto in this whole thing is like, I don't really care. I'm just having fun. This is just a good time.
Exactly. This was just good. This was just solid fun. This is great.
Exactly.
Something I've always.
This is some of the most inspired writing. Sorry, Brosuke.
No, you're good.
Rambling a lot.
You're good. Yeah. I'm gonna try and like say this in the most. I don't know how to describe it, but the reason why I like this challenge and this Final Four in general, because I really think they all represent something in their stages of life, right? Mm-hmm. Like, for example, like I think Connor is what I would call the legacy years, where he's already built his career and now he's trying to figure out what is he going to leave behind? What is he going to do to be remembered? Like, what is he going to do? Like, like a Walking Dead reference is not his legacy. It's all you leave behind, right? And that's what Connor really wants to do. After realizing that he, you know, came into the show wanting to be liked by other young generations, but really he wanted to learn what he could do to leave behind. I think Jake, this whole season, has been in the learning years. He's been, in this whole season, he has been soaking up all the information from his friend Ashley and Miriam and just learning from his experiences to finally have a foundation so that way he can finally move forward from his past trauma with his ex and everything like that, and obviously his family life. And then I think Rhea is in the golden years, which means she's finally built a career. She's trying to keep it. She doesn't want to mess it up. And, and she'll do anything she can to keep those golden years because no one wants to lose those golden years. Because some people, if you feel like you lose what you've earned, you feel like you're nothing. And then Allie is what I consider the earning years, is that she's currently in the middle of a process of her career, and she's trying not to let the outside factors affect on what she really, really wants to do in life. And unfortunately, she has let some thing affect it to where she's just unsure. She's like, oh, I should do this, but I was told I shouldn't do this. She's earning and yearning for that kind of self-worth. And that's why I really enjoyed this Final Four and what they represented and brought to the table. I saw the vision, and I know this is a very underrated take as a whole. I genuinely believe that the Disventure Camp All-Stars post-merge has probably been the best writing Disventure Camp has seen, and this quote will age well. Once the season has ended and 4 months has passed, so people will soak up the information like they're supposed to.
Yeah, I definitely think once people actually binge the full season and watch it and not on a weekly basis, I feel like the vision is going to be a lot more clear of what was intended to happen and how these characters were intended to go. I never really thought about it that way, Brosuke. That is actually such a good way to look at it. Honestly, that's such a good way to look at it.
The beauty of storytelling, so many perspectives. I love it.
I love that.
That was the most mature I've sounded around and everyone.
Literally, no, for real, it is.
Say that like you had a few hours ago. You weren't talking like you were a Victorian England gentleman trying to learn the internet for the first time.
Your perfect grammar and your stupid semicolons.
Oh my God. You know what? I want you guys to comment below what is your favorite punctuation and why is it semicolon?
It's the comma.
Wait, Marks, are you here? What is your favorite punctuation?
A punctuation that's probably I don't know. The comma's really fierce.
Hell yeah!
Exactly.
Thank you.
Honestly, honestly, comma. My entire dialogue is built upon the pause reveal. So
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Now the unanimity of this whole debate has been split. What is this, a comma splice?
I'm killing you.
I fucking love you, Jpeg. I love you so much, Jpeg. Wait, no, Genesis. I said it with the wrong person. Shit.
Wait. So we're really not gonna question marks?
Let's go! I love that.
Hardy har.
Exclamation marks. My TikTok account is actually called exclamation marks, so that might
Really?
Oh, that's so cute.
I
love that.
It's been a while since I've been in school.
Oh, that was clever.
That is so cute.
This is a really unrelated thing, but we play this werewolf game in the GGP server, and there's this thing called the tokens. It's not actually called the tokens in the actual game. It's called the marks, but I don't want to call it the marks because what if Marks plays one day? It's just gonna be really confusing.
God, it'd be
So
so
I'm just gonna
confusing.
be like,
Mark has the mark.
And yeah,
It's like all
meanwhile,
the tokens.
JPEG, we're making custom roles named after everyone.
Yeah, that's not gonna make it more confusing.
I think
That's why there's a role called the marksman, which trades the tokens, but they're not called marks anymore. So it's kind of confusing.
Yeah.
Right.
I think one of these days on one of those in the game nights, I will record it, so we have a VOD. So
Yes. Oh my God, yes. So excited.
Holy crap.
Anyways, anyone else have to say with the episode review? Marks, you haven't spoke. I want to listen to you speak.
Well, okay, so this episode for me was really, really good, but it only was good because of the ending. I feel like the whole episode, it was just kind of like a, I was sighing the whole time, and then I got to the end of the episode, and I was like, wait, now everything makes sense. It's kind of good. So that was kind of my interpretation of watching the episode, and that's where I feel like that's why I give it it was a 9 because it all tied together perfectly, and I'm a stickler for endings rather than beginnings and the contents in the middle, I guess, whatever. But yeah, that's why I like this episode. and I got
Well,
a
it's
lot
not
more
about
to
how
say.
you
Really
start; it's how you
interesting.
finish.
That's
Yeah.
super interesting because I know a lot of I know Emer was saying that the beginning scenes were really good. It's interesting that you like the ending more.
I did. I really
I like
liked
that
the ending.
contrast.
I actually do as well like the second half of the episode a lot
I
more. so-
fucking loved the second half.
Oh, never mind again.
The second half's not bad. I
Oh,
like
shoot.
it too, but I'm like at the beginning, like it was so good. Like and like the other scenes, I'm like, okay, this is so much like fun and chaos I've ever wanted. Like, you have breaking the freaking game, like that's the chaos I always wanted in my Disventure Camp, and I'm getting it.
This
It's
is
so
the
good.
brand of Disventure Camp I wanted.
Yeah.
So, before we move, does anyone else have anything to say to episode review? JPEG,
Yeah. So, I mean, I really quite enjoyed this episode. This might be like in my top 5 of the season so far.
I agree. I agree.
It's in my top 2.
You know, my few complaints is that like in the cut of the Patreon episode that we watched, there's like no music in parts that there really should be music, and I'm like, what the heck is this? This is like a very dramatic scene, and there's like no music. I'm like, that's not good. And I'm pretty sure they'll add it in post, hopefully. But it's like, you know, these are the Patreons that have the highest expectations, they're paying the most, and then there's no music. It's like, you're ruining the experience. Add music, man. Do that before you post it. I never noticed the music, says Emer.
But it's good though, music.
I
Like, when
actually,
you hear the
I didn't really notice the lack of music when I watched it.
when you're like
but-
scared as a fan.
No, there's like the Connor Alley scene, and there's like no music. I'm like, what the heck? Why is there no music?
JPEG, you're a writer, right? But when you're a fan, you're held by the back of your seat. You're like, oh my god, what's happening next? Like, I'm not thinking of the music. I'm so scared. Like when you watch it, the music's awesome. Like,
Yeah,
when you're
but,
watching
like,
the first time,
The music
oh
is like
god.
the seasoning, you know? It's like the seasoning.
is, yeah.
It adds more
Yeah.
flavor.
we love seasoning here. We love it.
Yeah, we love seasoning here.
We do love seasoning here.
Like, it's already good, but it can be better, and it's like,
Exactly.
I will say though,
I'm not adding on.
I think episode 10 has the best music though. Like that
Yeah,
Ashley
episode 10 is
scene,
best music.
like that caught me so off guard. I loved it.
But yeah, no, it's the music, and I do think that this episode, given that it has Connor, Rhea, and Allie, is really more so for the DC2, the people that were there and get like that remember DC2 more. Let's be honest here, not a lot of people remember DC2. Let's just be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the DC1 heads are kind of like
They're in shambles.
I'm a
But, like,
DC
if
one
you
head,
do-
and I'm having a great time.
If you really do remember
Miranda.
those details from DC2, this episode means so much more. I'll get into it when we do the scene by scene, but yeah.
So before we get
To the people that were like, this season is just DC1 the sequel, no.
No,
And close. I mean, like, look
not
at the
even.
final.
No, not even close. Like I've
Look at the
never
final
ever
four.
considered it that way.
Like, look
It's
at
this
the final
unwinnable battle
six.
because it's
Yeah,
like
look at the
people
final
care
six.
more about the DC1 characters, and they want the DC2 characters, but now that there are DC2 characters, a lot of the details get lost in translation because no one really remembers DC2 that well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of sucks.
It's like 2
Oh,
years
well,
ago
it's
though.
You can't win.
So, like
2 years ago, it's a serialized show. Song seems.
Just like this remembering DC2.
Why, is Breaking Bad season 2 just forgettable because we're on season 3 now?
it's not for me. I remember season 2.
Yeah.
I don't.
I never watched Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
Same.
Me too.
Me neither.
So before we get to the scene by scene, I'm gonna make something interesting for the podcast.
Okay.
So
I'm ready.
okay, so I am known to say some swear words. So what I'm gonna do is that from here on out, for every swear word I do, I will donate $1 to Golden Goose Productions.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh wow. Wow.
JPEG, you can.
and
JPEG,
and
you can exploit him.
and JPEG. I will
Yeah?
start everything. I will start this off with a fucking charity.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
$1 your minimum. Okay, let's go.
All right. Okay. I like how this is going. I like how this is
I can't
going.
mute either. I have to talk. What did I just do?
We can just unintentionally make him mad. We can just say, keep
This is
saying
a
bad
fun
stuff about
challenge,
Allie.
though. I'm not
Yeah,
even
like
gonna lie.
Allie is kind
Breaking
of
the dough, guys.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. But what do you do if the hosts start to turn on you? Turn on you, broski.
Well, geez Louise, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, I mean, okay, it's not like I'm going to. or
Jeez
anything.
Louise.
I'm just saying.
Don from Pokemon
Anyway, yeah.
is not mid, dude.
Good potty, Imer.
Let's move on to the scene by scene before you guys make me mad.
True. Let's not roast
Oh my gosh.
All right, so let's go ahead and start things off. First of all, how are y'all feeling?
Pretty good. How are you feeling, Brosuke?
Oh, I'm feeling great.
I'm glad. I'm glad
too. All right, so let's start things off. Wait,
I just realized.
What?
Wait, we forgot to talk about the booted character of the episode.
Oh, that's right.
That's all you, buddy. That's all you, buddy.
Yeah. You know.
All right, character.
You know, he's just that forgettable. No, I'm kidding.
Character analysis for that. Freaking...
Oh my god, taking shots.
I'm kidding.
Taking shots from glass houses over here. Anyways,
Listen.
Hey, yo.
No, he was legitimately one of the most memorable characters this season.
Yeah,
no,
he
he wasn't. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
All right. So as we all know, Connor, he's known as the rich guy who had decided to take leave in season 2. So going into season 3, a new Connor. Connor's like, I have no time with Rhea. I want to spend time with her. And they're on the same team. He's like cheering. He's excited. He's with Miriam. Everything's great until the villain lines came, and then it just made Connor lose all his power. He was just like, shit. Now I'm like the last person here. That's the target next. So it's like maybe Rhea will flip for me, but he didn't flip for him. Took him out, and guns blazing. Connor was sent home in episode 6. And then, like, he came back. Bro, no! You didn't curse, Brosuke. I cursed. But yeah, the comeback was insane because everyone's like, okay, my little lake. Or, like, I don't know. Hunter. Which are good choices, but, like, no, I had to be Connor. This time, people are like, Connor's just gonna go back for Rhea all over again. It's gonna be like, will they, won't they? But no, Connor's for revenge. He's out for blood. He gets the Heroes Alliance working together. It fails because the Heroes Alliance don't deserve to succeed the first vote after what they've done was bad. But because of Connor being there, they fixed the karma after losing Tom. Get things going with Yule. And then it just gets so cool because then we get to see Connor and Jake get together. Like, it's like, whoa, Jake doesn't really have any parental figures anymore, besides Miriam, but she's out. And I think this is a bond. I knew Connor was going to be parental figure to characters. I didn't expect it to be this deep. But I really appreciate the writers for picking, like, Connor and Jake. I was like, yes, this is so good. And people are like saying, why didn't Connor Allie happen sooner? Like, I was too. But the thing is, Allie's supposed to flip. If she had reassurance Connor was on her side, she wouldn't flip. So basically, I love how even after Allie did her dirty move, Connor was still, like, not hurt. He was just moving on. Like, he worked with Grit and finally worked with Allie. So going into this episode, we see how he wants to try to bond with everyone. But before that, he broke his leg. He broke it off a fell off a horse. Someone pushed him. We have not found the suspect of the person.
Yeah, this is what we call a forgery right here.
All right. Genesis is no longer the biggest simp on the podcast.
He pushed him. Like, pushed him into a branch, and then he fell like 5 times. Like, he got back up and fell again. Like, that was kind of brutal.
All right. So the Aiden is wearing a bodysuit argument is now negated now that we know Emer's true nature.
Way to go,
exposed.
I just didn't read the memes, but yeah. Yeah, then we get to see, like, him and Allie interact. You see Connor, how he's like, yeah, I also, like, get insecure about myself. Because, like, we all remember, Connor was the insecure guy who's trying to fit with the younglings. He still is that. He's just grown. And I think Connor's character growth this season was beautifully done. And, of course, he couldn't move on. And instead of giving Rhea satisfaction of an easy win, he decides to leave voluntarily to put better for good TV and Allie and Jake to take out Rhea. Or will they? But,
or will they? We'll find out.
And he is gone. Soon to be seen in one more week.
Yeah, that's true, because he's going to be in the freaking motel.
Yeah, he's going to be in the motel.
I will say this was a really good way to go, though honestly, I kind of wish it was Allie instead who went at the final 4.
Excuse me? Sorry, go ahead.
Listen, okay, Brosuke, tell me this honestly. Brosuke. Okay. What the fuck has Allie contributed throughout this entire season?
Are you fucking... No!
I was gonna say
Yes,
Genesis.
I did it. Yes, I did it. I did it.
All right.
I was actually lying about all of that.
All right,
I
I'm
didn't
gonna double up on the deal. Every time Brosuke swears, it is one stream. I will be very nice to Genesis. I won't bully him.
Ooh,
Really?
Up the ante.
The 2 streams, you
Let's
can't bully him.
freaking go.
So now it's 2 streams where I can't bully Jenny.
Nice.
Oh my god, I'm winning from this. Holy
You
crap.
are winning. You're eating right now, Jenny.
Okay, so let me go ahead and actually answer this question. I swear. Okay, I won't.
Can I
swear.
be honest, Brosuke?
What?
Can I be honest, Brosuke?
What?
I really like Allie this season, and I'm glad she wasn't booted this time. I was just trying to get you to swear.
I actually. Are you serious? Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, like
We banned Genesis from the podcast for like tainting the narrative.
I felt betrayed.
I feel betrayed for you.
Genesis, who says that dollar is going to you?
it's not going to me, but now I have a reason to win it.
Okay, every time you curse, I'm just gonna bully Genesis for an extra stream.
What the hell? Now I'm not winning.
Evil.
Implying he makes the streams.
Yeah, exactly, that's what the joke is. I don't make the streams.
Oh, true. I forgot about that.
Oh my god.
But you can answer it, Brosuke, absolutely.
So like, so one of the main complaints about Allie this season from I see people who really truly don't understand her character. Not everyone. Like Emer hasn't said this, Miranda hasn't said it, but a lot of like the DC community, one of their main complaints with Allie is that she felt inconsistent. And I think that inconsistency was actually done on purpose, and it really fits like her whole arc. Because that's the thing, she's trying so hard to be liked. It's actually, it makes so much sense that she's acting like a different person almost every single episode, because she's trying her hardest to be liked, and she doesn't know which Allie is probably like the real Allie. Oh my, that's a Persona 4 reference. Oh my god.
Hey yo.
So I genuinely think, even though we didn't really see the internal struggles of Allie, I think it's a very good infer that Allie was really trying to figure out which Allie is the real Allie. And even if, let's just say she did figure it out of which Allie was the real one, she was just so scared that no one would like Allie for Allie. They would hate Allie for being anyone else, even if it was Allie. So that's why I felt like her being inconsistent in every episode, flipping on people, like I felt like that was her way of trying to figure out how to be someone that's liked. Unless
That's a really great way of putting it, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good Connor analysis.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
you kind of overstepped.
Oh, right, this is about Connor, right?
What about
Thunder right now.
Connor? Anyway, Imer, are you done with your Connor analysis? Can we move on to a better
I
character?
am done. We're not moving on to a better character. We're moving on to a worse.
I want to give a few brief words about Connor really
Alright,
quickly.
go
I
ahead.
said at the start of the season that, when everyone was like, why the hell is Connor an All-Stars? Firstly,
I
and I've
agree.
said this a million times now, he's like the most like social DC2 character. That helps a lot.
Yes.
The fact that he actually has bonds with other characters. I'm sorry, but it's more than what Rose has, it's more than what Lake has, it's more than what Aiden or Tess or Hunter have. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
That's true. That is very true.
But secondly, I've seen a lot of people, and obviously the episode's only out for a few people at the moment, say that he's a waste of a returnee. Like, do we just have object permanence now? Like, previously the standard was like a Carol or an Izzy. It's like, come on, what do you mean a waste of a returnee? It's like just because episode 12 happened like 2 months ago now, we're just gonna forget that. We're just gonna forget everything that's happened with Alec and Jake and stuff. Like, what do you mean waste of a returnee? This is like probably, and I said this in the comments to Michael, this is probably the best usage of a returnee in any of these fan projects or fanfics or whatever.
I agree.
Like,
Like, he
100%
actually
with that.
affected the
I
plot
agree.
so much more than you'd expect from a returnee
Yes.
character, right? More than a
I
Carol or an Izzy or whatever.
It was
Yeah,
I'm
so
also gonna steal notes from someone else. Shout out to Tam.
Tam, we love
We
you.
both agree.
You're welcome.
Oh my god. We're both talking about this, and we both agree that Connor's the type of character you can use him in any setting, it'll work. A serious setting, Connor will work. A humor setting, it'll work. A setting where there's supposed to be a competition, it's supposed to be very competitive, it will work. I think Connor's one of the most dynamic characters, in my opinion. based on how his role can fluctuate depending on whichever type of setting or what type of plot they're telling.
Kind of
It fits Connor. And they're insane because of it.
I mean, honestly, any character can kind of do that if you just write it well enough. But yeah.
Yes, but like he has the easier route.
Ali can do it too.
Yeah, true.
But no one's ready for the conversation.
It's not about her today. Maybe about her next.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
You know what, Brosuke? You know what, Brosuke? You can absolutely feel free to let it loose once Ali wins.
if Ali wins, when Ali wins, I'm gonna feel so bad for everyone.
Oh my gosh!
No, you're not.
I respect
you're not
it.
gonna
I
feel
respect
bad.
it.
What do you mean?
Anyway,
Brosuke is not gonna feel bad about it at all. Brosuke is ready to hear.
Marks, do you have any input you want to give on the Connor?
All I have to say is that as a air quotes like older member of the Disventure Camp current community, Connor was like a really, really fun symbol, I will say. And I just appreciated his storyline, his scenes on the dock with both Jake and Alec. I feel like his overall contribution to the story and other characters is great, but what his character was by itself was also enhanced and developed upon constantly, and that's why I think like Connor is probably one of the more dimensional best characters of this Disventure Camp in terms of development and growth.
I agree completely. I feel like Connor is like a support character done right. Like everything I would want out of a supporting character.
Yeah.
Like a support character with his own struggles, his own like drawbacks, the secrets that he keeps, that he reveals of his own secrets.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's how you get, like, you make a character that has their own secrets and supports everybody else and then reveals their own secrets. Yeah. Like they're their own support as well. It's iconic.
Yes, I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Does anyone else
I'm very happy.
Does anyone else have anything to add to this old man?
I am now very happy that he was the returnee this time.
Yeah, I was one of those people who was like, "Oh, why is Connor here? Why is Connor here?" But
imagine being one of those people.
Yeah, imagine.
I know. It looks so bad, but like, as soon as like he started interacting with Alec in episode 3, I was like, okay, I get it, and I'm very much here for it. Like I was definitely I was a Connor defender even before the comeback. Before the comeback, I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'm happy he's here. He's doing wonders for other characters, namely Alec.
Bias.
And stop. Don't bully me. I'm the guest, Brosuke. Leave me alone.
I'm the guest too. I'll bully you if I want. Fuck yeah.
Like
no.
Oh!
Hey yo!
Yeah, that's another one.
You're right, I didn't get my Alec dispatch. I have to have this. This is my next best thing.
Yeah, it's Alec Connor.
It's Alec Connor, which is one of my favorite parts of the season. Was Alec and Connor's dynamic. It was genuinely like just so good, and it really just helped Alec blossom into the character that he is, and that I love very much. But Alec also did the same thing for Connor in turn, and I love that. I love that so much. It's a two-way street. I very much appreciate them both being broken in their own ways and having like support for each other. I really like.
Yeah, for sure. Whew, my gosh.
I think we're
Bless
ready to
that
move
man.
on to the scene-by-scene analysis.
Ooh, scene by scene.
Let's freaking go.
Let's go. I mean, with all that being said, we had very few cons for Connor, so let's go ahead and move on.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hold back. But
What? Oh, okay.
Basically, Emily's driving her car. Trevor's, passenger princessing. And we're getting told, or the audience is being informed, that there's a plan to get Emily to the control tent. For what reason? I mean, we can only assume it's for something extremely nefarious. But there's a lot of possibilities. She could slander Crystal on national television with some choppy editing. She could destroy the whole show. She could do a ton of different things. You never know. So we're being left in the dark still. Who knows what's going to happen? But you see a little bit of Trevor being like, we're not touching Derek. Aw, everybody say aw. Yeah, exactly, guys, exactly.
Oh, that's so cute.
So, we do get the Trevor. Well, Emily really never promises, but Trevor gets Emily to promise to not hurt Derek in any way. Just putting on the narrative that Trevor is against Crystal, I guess, because why else would he be helping if he doesn't want Derek to be harmed in any way? Is that the logical assumption? Trevor hates Crystal.
Maybe, yeah.
I just think Trevor just. Never mind. I'll
Trevor
hold
just
off.
hates the show, and Carol, and not Carol. Crystal's the face of the show. So,
I do believe Trevor also hates Crystal because remember, in the space episode, she tried to cut. She technically took Trevor's paycheck. He got paid for. He didn't get paid for a week because of Crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so true.
Oh wait, actually, to be fair, she also took his man. So like, yeah, I
That's
know.
dirty.
Exactly. I was gonna say there's like a conflict
to
of
be
interest
fair,
between Emily
Derek
and
was never
Trevor.
his man.
Yeah, she got it first. Crystal's just better. I don't know what to say.
What the hell?
I mean, honestly, I can appreciate Derek's opinion. I mean,
Derek?
Crystal's kind of. Anyway, moving on. Sorry.
Oh,
Hey
oh,
yo,
oh,
hey yo.
oh.
True, speaking
Oh.
We'll get there. But that was the first scene of the host plot of this episode, so we'll pass it back to the players.
All right.
Oh, we're not doing the entire host plot. Okay.
I'll spread it out.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
all right,
We
so-
spreading it
more
out.
marks.
Okay.
Moving on, we move on to possibly like the highlight of this episode, and that's the Connor Alley scene. Jpeg, you got it.
Heck yeah! Oh my gosh!
Heck
Oh my
yeah.
goodness! So this scene is like one heck of a one. This is one that I was really excited for as early as like episode 2 or 3. This is one I was really looking forward to. So Allie and Connor, they decided to play a little game. It's really I don't know, is it supposed to be like Mario Party? I don't know. I don't know what Michael's going for here.
Yeah, it was
But I really like how the
Mario
animators made it. I really like what the animators did. That was not what I thought. I thought it would be like very basic sticks, but they added like rainbows and flowers and question marks everywhere. It's pretty great. Anyway, he gets tired. Allie, kind of pushing it because he's injured, but fair enough, I guess. And Allie has a heart-to-heart. She's like, I thought no one liked me here, and Connor says being liked is overrated. And I think that's pretty true. Looking at this Final Four, it's a very unlikable Final Four if you really break it down.
Untrue.
I agree to an extent, but yeah. Allie says, "Easy for you to say. You're the most beloved here." I don't know if that's entirely true for Connor, but they really just talk about how caring what people think is just not like the way to go, and it really does contrast what Rhea's been telling Allie. So now you have the two. It's almost like two parents like trying to tell their divorced child what to think, and I think that's pretty great. This whole thing with Connor and the younger people, it's like he wants his munchkins, and there you go. He's got his little munchkins.
You got your munchkins. It's so cute. No, I think it's sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go.
I just like in terms of like the Connor versus Rhea, like what Allie's been hearing. Rhea was basically just telling Allie like not to like trust anybody's words or not listen to what anybody says, period. Whereas Connor, in contrast, is saying, oh no, you can care about what people think, but only people that are close to you and like the people that matter is who you should listen to. And I really liked that.
Yeah, and like in contrast to this isn't in this scene, but earlier in the episode, Allie says like she really misses Hunter Tess, and lines like those really hit harder if you were there during the DC times, or at least remember the DC 2 times, where they were really this trio. We didn't get a lot of them this season, but just to recall the simpler times when the world was a lot less convoluted and crazy in the DC verse. It really takes you back. This scene especially, just if you want a fun fact, this is something I was really excited for because this was a teased plotline in the pilot of Disventure Camp. Allie and Connor, they had this interaction. They were the two Ordarts characters, and they have like a grandpa-granddaughter dynamic. It didn't really go anywhere in DC2 because of, budget, but here they salvaged it. I really do like to think. I don't know if Imer agrees with me, but they did salvage it here.
And I think it's really good though.
Yeah. And I remember me and Tam were like, "Oh my god, Michael wrote it so that Allie's grandpa is actually relevant to the story for once. Like that is insane. Like if you were there in the DC2 days, that is unheard of. Yeah, Allie's grandpa is actually plot relevant."
Was thriving during that scene.
No, dude. So like, I've been keeping my I've been biting my tongue when it came to Allie's grandfather. I know a lot of people mention it, but the moment she mentioned it, I'm like, oh my god, finally. Like, and as someone else, like that's another thing I relate to Allie a lot is that I was also raised by my grandpa. So, wanting to win something for your grandpa is like something I relate to, and I really enjoyed this scene. And the line when Ali says, I can't remember quote by quote, but it was, for someone that doesn't care about their maturity, you really are a good dad, or you would make a good dad. And then they hugged, and I'm like, oh my god, the parallel.
So sweet.
Like I have been waiting for that kind of like scene between them since DC2. And we finally got it, but shout outs to Michael.
Oh yeah, we all have. That was one of the biggest missed opportunities that me and Imer back in 2022 would always complain about. We're like, what the heck, Allie has this thing about her grandpa, and then she talks with Connor and breaks her switch, and then that's it? It's so funny. To finally see it being paid off after 31 episodes is amazing. Like, holy crap.
Yeah. Because if you were there, if you remember the DC2 premiere, like the pilot, she's like, oh, I have some little secrets I can't tell. Wait till episode 7 to tell it in the most throwaway line. I was pissed. I was mad.
DC2 is the season of throwaway lines.
Yeah. Like, I was like, they hyped it up for 6 episodes, and Allie just is boring. And she has like, it's a cool backstory, and then they made it boring, and now it's so much more recontextualized. I was going nuts. I was waiting for the grandpa mention. Back part during the scene, I'm like, oh my god, they mentioned Hunter again. I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna like, come on. And they didn't. So, props to the writing.
They did.
Props to Michael. Like Hunter during
the in episode 7, yeah.
Yeah. No, like the Connor.
But yeah, even if like neither Hunter nor Tess have appeared in the last like 3 months worth of episodes at this point, just to see them be mentioned again, it just as someone who obviously has been very vocal about those 3 of them, it really warmed my heart this scene. I was like, oh my god, this is great. And by the way, I want to say this. I want to take credit for this. They weren't supposed to hug in the original one, but I was the one who was like, they got to do this. Come on, this is 2 Ordarts characters. Yes. We've been waiting 30 episodes for this. We gotta have a hug.
Let him hug.
Doing the Lord's work out here, Jpeg.
Yeah. And that is my only notable contribution in this episode. But
that's the best contribution, though. Jpeg, get your gold star. That was so good.
Heck yeah. It helps Connor's arc as well. He's really worried about his maturity. He joined DC2. Because he felt like an adolescent, and here he's getting to, feel like he has kids, basically. And I think that's pretty great. Very underrated thing with Connor, I feel.
Yeah.
Meh. All right.
Anything
else you want to add?
Fuck yeah, I guess.
Okay, fuck you.
Thank you.
There's $4. Another one.
Hey, does anyone want to talk about Rhea breaking the game?
That is Miranda's segment. Yay! I'm muting again.
I get a segment. All right. So bear with me. I did the quickest scene by scene of my entire life. But so basically, after that very nice heart to heart, Rhea is like overlooking them and decides to just completely wreck up shop and destroy Allie's game. Which is so sad, and I hate that for Allie. But the only thing that Rhea leaves behind as evidence is the hair tie that was on Connor's foot. And so when the 2 of them return, Allie sees the hair tie on the ground and just goes full on psycho mode. Like the eyes during that scene, like Allie's like eyes during that scene were really well done by the animators. Just that whole expression was so good. But Allie is just out for blood. Like, how dare you destroy her Mario Party game? How dare?
I just want to pipe in real quick. Allie recently has some of the best facial expressions in these episodes.
You love the Allie facial expressions. But yeah, the angry expression was so good. Like, so just It's those little eye movements that really do it for me. I've noticed that a lot in All Stars, that there's like very subtle little eye movements, and it really is just like show don't tell. I love it. I love it so much. But thankfully Connor is, smart and not an idiot and knows Jake wouldn't do that. And immediately confronts Rhea on the beach, being like, I know it was you. It was smart, but like, watch yourself. And Rhea's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, you're getting old. Like, you're just forgetful. Like, Delulu. And Connor is basically just, I'm going to be the one to take you down no matter what you do. I don't care, but you're going down. And it's just beautiful Con-Rhea rivalry. I love it so much. It's so entertaining and like just tense. It's very tense, and I love it.
Awesome.
I love that breakdown. Yeah, no, absolutely.
That was really good.
Good, perfect setup for what happens in this episode, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is anyone
good
else
opening scenes.
Have anything else to add on to this scene?
What do you know that yet again we have Rhea causing shenanigans in the final
as
hour.
per usual.
I can't believe this Rhea person. I almost said the B word.
Getting two people who are trying to mend their broken, I guess, relationship in quotes.
She's doing what she knows best, making good TV.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Holy crap. But yeah.
Anyone else have
That's the only sense I had to
to
pitch in.
move on? No? Okay.
No.
So we have so we have this scene of where Ali is about to win, and then Jake comes out of nowhere and stops it. So before I go into the actual scene itself, there was so much setup for this. Because one, you had Connor leave Jake to go hang out with Ali, right? And then you had Rhea plant the seed in Jake, saying, oh, look, Connor left you for Ali. And then you have the challenge that started, and then the host decided to give Ashley to Ali. So that pisses... Oh, that's 5. That makes Ali even angrier. Jake even angrier at the fact that how come he doesn't get Ashley. And so then eventually all of this is topped off when Ali uses the electrical thing on Jake. So this builds up to this moment, and I think the moment she did, and I love her dialogue in this scene as when she takes the little belt and puts it around her neck, and what she calls a pro gamer move. I'm so glad that you finally got someone to put that in, and then her little jump, and then the woohoo! It's such a
the little Mario
this is
reference.
probably one of the best episodes in showing Ali's personality without making it too focused on gamer talk. Like, yeah, I love her little victory royale or gang gang, but like this one is
How could you forget the gang gang?
But like this scene, and then you have the build up of Connor going, "What the hell are you doing, Jake?" And then Jake's like, Ali's the bigger threat, like trying to justify why he's regressing back to his old actions of being petty. And then Rhea just wins, and then oh my god, that scene had so much build up, and I just loved every single moment of it because it really started to peak the Ali Jake rivalry, and it just absolutely beautiful. The setup for it was beautiful, and Jake regressing to his old action doesn't mean he's regressing as a person. He just made another mistake that's very similar. And I like how Connor said, no, you're not going back to your old ways. You just made another dumb mistake. And that leads to everything else. So yeah, I really enjoyed this scene.
I think the moment it really started to set in for me was when Connor went, Jake, what did you do?
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
oh,
And
that line hit different.
And what really parallels this is that is the exact same words that Ali said to Jake when he messed up Ashley's elimination.
Really?
Like it's around. Yeah.
The fuck?
Stop. Oh man. I already owe $5, but.
That's insane.
But no, there's a lot of
God.
parallels to this moment, and I really think this scene is probably the second best scene in this episode. I genuinely love this scene.
I'm still considering it might be my first. There's another later one that's better, but I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, does anyone else
I'm becoming
have anything
Tam.
to add? Speaking of which, before we move on to the real log scene, I feel this is a good time to really go back to Marks for the host plot.
Yes, host plot.
Yeah. So isn't it isn't it Crystal showing Derek, hey, you gotta fire Trevor because he's being
Yeah.
a little...
Yeah, that was I think that was at the start of the challenge.
Oops.
Basically, that was the bonus scene from last one where she said you gotta fire Trevor, and then this scene in this episode, it kind of was hinting at a question I know a lot of people have been not asking but thinking. You know, they don't really care, but they definitely think it. Who's gonna host season 4? And Crystal, she's now hinted at the fact that she's ready to step down. She's ready to get the fuck out of Dodge. So we're getting inklings that maybe Derek's going to take over. How do we feel about this? How do we feel about this, gang?
I'm not really sure.
This is the part in the reaction I had to pause the longest for, because I got the most whiplash ever from this scene. Because I was like, Derek hosting alone? Like, obviously there's probably going to be some twist. But like, I'm just thinking about it. Derek's a character that builds off of another. That's what his archetype's usually for. So I'm gonna take this with a bit of a grain of salt. But I kind of love Crystal the most for hosting because she has this way where like she's kind of like Jeff that gets close to the contestants. Like she can like really relate to them more to an emotional level. Like she takes all personal bonds. Like look at Lake. Like I think that was like one of the most like loved host / contestant bonds, which is why I appreciated Crystal this season. If Derek gets in, like maybe he can do something interesting that I've not thought of. I'm very like skeptical, but maybe open-minded.
Emer, you know my style of theorizing, right? Just throwing something at the wall and seeing what happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. It's probably wrong. I'm just gonna go out and make a guess and say that Emily's gonna end up being the new host.
Oh,
Ooh.
I kind of disagree. I feel like no.
You think so?
Emily's had like some of the most forgettable scenes. It's not because of performance. Like I just feel like her scenes are at the start. I've always said this with DC2. I'm like the start and scenes are never the best idea because that's when you're putting a narrative that's not important.
But what I'm saying is we have 4 whole episodes to see what Emily is trying to do, right? And sort of understand like where she's coming from. And then that whole thing is going to come to a head in some way.
Yeah.
What's the most unexpected thing to happen out of it? The most unexpected thing was for the person who was trying to take down the show this whole time to eventually become the head of the show.
I don't know. I get it. I agree with you. I feel like Kat would be a phenomenal host. Like I would eat that up. At the same time, I feel like right now, because of how long these plots have been, it's either going to be Crystal or mine. But as we see in this show, people don't change their minds. They stay strong with their actions.
That's
it's either
true.
Crystal
That's
stays,
true.
or it's going to be somehow Trevik. Trevik had the biggest plot. I wouldn't be shocked if that's what they're going for. But I really do hope it's the Crystal. Like I hope it's like foreshadowing, not foreshadowing.
If it were up to me, I would feel like if Crystal really wants to step down, it would be so iconic for Trevor, Derek, Emily, and then a new 4th female host, all host as the new production team. That would be like a funny little sitcom hosting team. I would really. That would be my preference, me personally.
I guess Oliver is just chopped liver now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no, if
fine.
Crystal leaves, I imagine Oliver's gonna leave. So.
Yeah.
You think so? I mean, I don't think Oliver's like Crystal's lapdog or anything, right?
What else does he have as his character?
Yeah.
They're besties. They're best friends. You don't see, but like they go out for happy hour. They have sleepovers. They paint each other's nails. Like they're besties.
No, You know who leaves for sure though? Crystal's dad, Marcus. I feel like he would leave with Crystal. Yeah.
Right.
Marcus? No, Marcus. No, Marcus.
All right.
Don't
Marcus is like a
take
dad to
Marcus.
Crystal. He would take care of her whenever, and he would go wherever.
Don't take Marcus from us.
Oh,
Yeah, so you
man.
need Crystal around.
They
How
better
do you
not
feel
take
about
Marcus from us.
I know.
I can't.
So,
If they're gonna take Marcus from us, at least let them take
Then
off
take
his
me
glasses
too.
just once on the show.
splitting hairs here.
Stop.
Anyway, sorry. Continue. Oh my god.
God damn it.
Jenny,
this
I'm
whole
down-
this whole
Jenny, I'm
podcast
down
has
to-
been a shit show.
I just said another one.
Jenny,
Oh,
I'm
you
down
did?
to like. I'm so down to like do the Emily theory with you though. I'm down for that.
Okay. Let's freaking go! Let's go! Okay. I could be very wrong. I mean, I was wrong about my Greg versus Ally theory, so I wouldn't
Yeah,
blame
you
you. But
Speaking of Genesis and Miranda working together, you guys got the log scene.
Jenny.
oh, good segue. I like the
Oh
segue.
my god. Do you want to go first?
Yes.
I mean,
Wait,
you're the
no.
guest, you know? Like,
I'm trying to get. To the
I gotta
point.
let you have the spotlight, you know?
All right, that's fair. All right, let me see. I had it in my notes. I'm trying to find it. Okay, so it starts out with Rhea approaching Connor just to gloat that his performance was the worst she's ever seen, which, I mean, fair. But for doing it on one leg, he tried his best. He tried his best. You know, like leave him be. He hasn't
Like,
been
that's
through
like
enough.
telling a dude in a wheelchair, like, wow, you really should have done a better job at running club. Like, what the hell?
Literally, like, yeah, kick him while he's down. One thing I want to talk about, before, like, delving into this scene is how absolutely brutal it was that Rhea, like, further bent back his foot during that previous scene. Oh my god, like, the gasp I let out was, like,
That was actually
visceral.
so messed up.
That was so messed up. Like, absolutely insane. And, me and Brosuke said it during my episode 17 reaction. I was like, I can't believe Rhea did that. Well, I mean, I can believe it, but I can't, like, believe that she did that. It's, like, it's scary. It's scary.
It's so good. It's
so
good.
Oh, it's
Well, like,
really
okay,
good.
it's bad, but it's like, you know what I
It's
mean?
bad, but it's good.
Yeah, right. It's good storytelling wise, not in
yes,
any other way.
yes. Terrible. She's a terrible person, but a great character.
Mhm.
Not a
But
terrible person.
Yes.
Holy crap. Yeah, no, I wanna
I miss
let me
you.
tack on to this. By the way, Brosuke is currently at $7. I just want to say that. But anyway, let me go ahead and tack on to this. I really love how during this scene, I don't know, there's just this real feeling of helplessness in there. I don't know if y'all have probably been in this situation before, but have you ever like felt like someone was like any person or thing was just really against you and you just couldn't do anything about it, you know? And it just leaves you so helpless and broken in a way, kind of, you know? That's like, it's not even just the fact that like someone hates you that much or someone is after you that much or someone wants to see you suffer that much. It's also the fact that you just can't do anything about it. Nothing at all.
I totally
$8,
get that.
right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
For guys who don't know, because you can't see this, Broski's like chatting with me and he keeps cursing, so this is really good.
They count. But
They still count.
I totally get what you mean with like the. Yeah, Jenny, I totally agree with what you mean with the helplessness. I was
Right.
also going to say that like there's just something so villainous about this scene, like with Rhea. Like I don't know if it was like the position she was in or what, but like it was so ominous about this scene. Like with Rhea, like I don't know if it was like the position she was in or what, but like it was so ominous and
Yeah.
eerie and just like Connor just looked so defeated by it, like adding on to that helplessness. But it's like
it
just
was
an
pathetic.
overall.
It was pathetic of her, but it wasn't pathetic at the same time. I don't know how to explain. Because it's like Rhea's just trying to get Connor's attention.
Yeah, she just wants
trying
the
to
reaction.
get him to grovel. Yeah, stuff like that. But like it's so pathetic, but at the same time, it's not because oh my god, poor Connor, man.
Yeah, has he not been through enough? Like, actually? Like, oh my god.
Oh, that whole scene, it was just like the perfect segue into like the final, the finale of what's going to happen. Like,
right. It's it's nuts. But it's like when she gets into that position, she's like, I only broke things off with you because you're worthless, not because I didn't want to hurt you or anything. Like how in episode 3 where she pushes him away, it was very brutal. But we all know as the audience that she's lying through her freaking teeth. Like she does not mean any of that.
She is for sure lying. Oh my god, I really hope she gets her karma. Because at this point it goes beyond her just being it goes beyond she needs to change, once she changes her ways then she's good, we've gotten past that point. We're way past that.
Yeah,
we're in the I want to see her life crumble. Well, okay, not her life, I guess, but I want to see her game crumble, you know what I mean?
Right. We need the cancellation of Rhea.
Yeah, exactly. We need Rhea canceled. #cancel Rhea.
She needs to be humbled.
Hashtag help Rhea. She's in danger right now.
Oh,
yeah, totally.
I get it,
okay.
Imer. I get it, Imer. Let's pull the Rhea defenses out of the hat.
Rein it in, buddy.
I have. She's misunderstood. She's just a girl.
I won't. It's not. She's just that one we can cut. It's just. I think people.
Just admit you're an apologist, dude.
I probably am at this point. I probably am.
Probably and at this point.
I'm so sorry, Imer.
I probably am at
Believe
this
you,
point.
I'm sorry.
Half of your words were bullshit.
Half of this words.
I agree.
Oh my god.
Oh,
We're kicking him while
It's
he's
okay.
down.
it's alright. There's an Allie. There's an Ashley apologist, there's an Alec apologist, and there's an Allie one.
Yes, but at least I'll admit
You're
it.
supposed to apologize for with Ashley. I have nothing to.
I'm not an apologist. I just, Hey, moving on.
What do you want to do? What do you do, loser?
Oh god, I gotta rein a throuple in.
Wait, you're at $9? Wait, I.
Hey,
oh my god.
No, so
Roll
I said a swear word when Jpeg was doing the Donald Duck. I said what the f, but my mic didn't pick up. But it's in my audio. I could have lied, but I'm like, nah.
No, I appreciate the honesty, genuinely. That's good. That's all.
Jpeg appreciates the most. He's got $4.
Yeah. I can buy
Also, I don't
know what I can buy.
At this point, I'm gonna buy JPEG's coffee.
50 more bucks and I win,
that's
and I'll
okay.
buy Persona 3 Reload, and we can play it on stream. That'll be great.
Using the
Dang,
funds wisely.
and then we'll finally be able to check it out. We're in a house like carpet. Okay, cool. Down.
Alright, so is there any other scenes? It's besides the elimination, but that's the one we read our lines on.
No, well, I think we need to talk about something first, and this is targeted towards Mr. Jenny Benny. And I think he knows what it is.
What I do?
Oh,
I know what it is. I know what it is.
A certain character made not really a cameo, but they made a bit of an appearance. So I want to ask you.
Genesis, you know it.
You know,
What?
you know it.
you know it.
You know.
You know it,
know
Jenny.
Jpeg sent an
What?
image.
You know.
Jpeg sent an image at the start of the dispatch.
Here,
if you don't pay attention,
Here,
you're
I'll
about to
go. I'll
fail.
go ahead and so you can see it. Dude. I got you, dude.
You can appreciate it in all its might.
Click that attachment.
Oh.
Why don't you have a seat right over there?
Hi.
You like that?
Oh. What am I supposed to? It's just plastic, you know.
Yeah, but
I mean,
you have good
if you think about-
imagination.
I mean, Genesis. Think about it like this. It's either
Yeah.
plastic or fictional.
Pick your poison.
And, the anime list that you watch, I mean, you must have a really good imagination.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by the anime I watched? What anime have I watched that was sus?
I don't freaking know.
I mean, knowing you like implied more than overt. Right, so the implication
Implied?
here makes your brain go crazy.
What's the implication?
You know what the implication
There
is.
is no such implication here. I assure you.
Man, you're the type of person to watch.
Ashley is a.
You're the type of person to watch Death Note and just focus on Misa.
Oh my god.
I don't know who Misa is.
Shout outs to all Misa fans. She's actually a good character, but
Maybe, I don't know. She
watch Death Note.
might end
Now
up
we
being
say
my favorite
this,
character.
And I think the sad news of this episode is that we didn't get to see any of Alex Mannequin at all.
I know!
naked
I
the
was
whole
wrong! We got his glasses, that was it!
Fucking
Wait,
Connor.
wait.
I want to say, like, he was left naked the whole time, and,
Wait.
Miranda's off the hook, apparently.
Wait. Alec was what? He had that American? Who the hell?
Connor had Alec.
Yeah, Connor had Alec, Rhea had Connor,
Allie
Ashley
had
was given by
Ashley.
Allie, and Jake had Tom. Spy Tom, like, it's so weird. Tom's outfit's his DC free, but he has spy gloves. I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah, that was a little interesting.
I honestly
totally-
forgot Tom existed for a hot minute. Anyway.
He's getting a spin-off show.
Understandable.
Tom existed.
Crazy.
Hey, team, are you ready? I hope you're ready for some mouth-watering hamburgers.
You're real classy, Jake.
That's slander!
No, Jake. I said steamed hams.
No, get that meme out of here.
That's what I call him.
So, I mean, Genesis, any words? This is the last episode where she doesn't appear. So, I mean...
I mean, that's true.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait, that's actually true?
Yeah,
You
well, this is the last
girl.
episode that doesn't have pretty much everyone, so...
Okay, alright. Well, I'm not going to provide food for all the people who think I sent for Ashley, so I'm going to just say this. Ashley, come home. We all miss you.
Home.
Listen. I don't simp for Ashley, but
This bit's been going on for way too long.
okay, yeah. You know what? Yeah, Jpeg, move it along. Move it along.
Oh? Okay.
No, that wasn't half the swear. I know that was half.
You counted the F.
I'm not-
so I'm counting
yeah.
that.
Okay,
What do you mean?
50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents.
I didn't say the k after the F.
You did
I'll
now.
give-
So...
50 cents.
Fuck. I'm so fucking done with this shit. No, dude.
Oh.
It's only the F word, it's not even like shit or bitch or ass.
Oh,
I know.
shoot! Yeah, wait.
You
Most of it's
others.
been the F bomb. Like, holy shit.
Anyway,
Holy.
elimination time, right, friendos?
Give me this. Give me the script so I can read this.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no swear words in this, right?
I don't know, maybe there is.
I don't
Might be
think
some little
so.
curses.
Like little ones.
I hope not.
I don't think so.
If you know what, Brosuke, if there are any, what we're gonna do is you can stop
Okay,
right
since
before the
this is
word
the
and
last
then I
one-
dub it like it's.
Since this is the last one, we'll do like a
Redacted.
bit longer. We'll do more than the elimination. We'll do it to the hug. How about that?
Okay.
Since this is the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's switch. Let's like really switch things up. Like, let's have Miranda do Connor.
Oh god.
Let's have. Hang on. We
All right,
gotta
let's do
have.
Am I
Alright,
really
so-
doing Connor?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
you
it.
know, yeah,
Let's do it.
Okay.
Brosuke can be Crystal. We can have Jpeg be Jake.
All right,
Jake
Jpeg. Let's do this.
I could be Allie.
wait.
No, it's too on brand for you.
Yeah, that's too on
Dude,
brand for you. Yeah.
yeah,
we
don't give me
need to
Rhea.
really
Do not
switch it
give me
up.
her.
Fine. If anyone is getting Allie, I want them to be Marks.
Okay, we can give Imer Allie and then I can be Rhea.
No.
Marks.
I want Marks. Please get Marks. Do you want Allie?
Sure.
Let's go.
Oh, actually,
No,
Marks is Allie.
it's-
Yeah, no. That's peak casting. That's peak casting.
Yeah.
He
Thank
casted.
you.
But
I'm
we
going
don't have
there.
enough then. We don't have enough.
That's alright.
Oh wait, no. Emer can be Crystal. Emer can be Crystal, right?
No,
No,
I
I
think
think
Brosuke should
my-
be Crystal. Brosuke should be Crystal.
No, Imer can be the narrator.
Okay, Imer will be the narrator.
Oh, true.
Oh, you're right. Okay, and I guess I'm freaking Rhea.
Elimination ceremony.
All right. We fucking wait. She never said that, dude. You know what? You know what? You know what?
He's so sneaky.
You know what? You know what? I'll commit to this. We fucking started with 18 all-stars.
What? No, why are you doing this to your wallet?
All potential fucking winners in their own right, but you four made it. But we fucking vote. I want to know how everyone feels currently. Let's start with the bitch-ass shit Jake.
It's $20. Oh. A lot of this will go to River's college fund, so thank you very much.
Oh, yes.
That's not gonna even make a dent in her.
She's on payroll for GDP.
Hey, every little bit helps.
Oh, really?
I feel great. I
Oh
stand
my
by the
God.
moves I made, and I'm ready to vote.
Allie?
Same here, Crystal.
That sounded very nervous. Do you feel like you're in danger?
It's the final four. But yeah, I'm confident it's probably me tonight. I know these people consider me a huge threat, so maybe I'll take it as a compliment.
Not cool, dude. Rhea, you won immunity. How happy are you in this moment?
Oh, Crystal, happy doesn't begin to describe how I feel. Everything is going exactly as I planned.
Interesting. Dumb girl and Connor.
Crystal, I won't lie. Today's challenge was a sobering experience that showed what I'm capable of.
Which isn't much, it seems.
And I'd actually like to make an announcement.
Everyone perks up.
I'll save everyone the trouble. I'm leaving. Voluntarily.
Not
Shocked
cool,
everyone.
dude.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Jpeg.
Oh, that's me. No, Connor, why?
I can't win, Jake. Not with this ankle. I came to accept that. But I can make damn sure Rhea won't either. You and Allie are strong. You can do this.
I respect your decision.
Of course you would. You were going home.
Guys, I need you two to promise me to stop the fighting. At least until you can stop Rhea. No matter what, she can't be allowed to win this game.
We're on a tight schedule. 30-minute episodes, dude. So are you quitting or not?
Unfortunately, yes. It's been a hell of a ride.
Then there's no need to vote. Time to go to the bus of losers.
Can you two help me up?
I wish that
Burn
was,
to
No.
Allie and
I wish
Jake.
that was the name of the episode.
Right.
Hell of a ride. That would've been cool.
Jake and Allie
Hell
help
of a ride.
Connor hop out. Allie with full of joy as she escaped elimination. Connor's quit. And we go
All right.
into...
That's you know what? Here we go.
You kind of should have us look at the same.
I'm
Stop.
crap.
Jake hugs Connor.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
Hey, no guilt, remember?
Emer,
Allie hugs
Emer.
Connor.
thanks for everything.
No problem. Both of you. Remember what we talked about.
20.
20.
NC.
That's $20. That's
20.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Let me go ahead and get the PayPal ready.
Oh my
Alright, we're gonna max Brosuke at 20, I feel like.
But we got to talk about the quit.
Honestly, so good. It's just that was peak storytelling, and I watch with my roommates, like we all know, and all of them casual DC viewers. They only watch the episodes. They don't go on social media. They don't talk about it. They don't read other people's opinions. They all were like, "Oh, so he quit the first time to save Rhea, and now he quit the second time in spite of Rhea. Oh, that's good storytelling. Oh, that's how you wrap up a character. That's how you wrap up the returner." And I can't agree more.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I really like.
I
that
think
parallel.
Connor's one of the very few characters who hasn't been voted out at
Oh,
all.
he was voted out the second time. What are you
Episode
talking about?
6.
Episode 6.
What?
Musical
Episode
episode.
6, he would have been like, no, you know what? I know I'm out, so fuck this.
Emer, that's your nightmare.
That would have just been his gimmick.
Oh my god. Goodbye, All Stars.
I feel like if he quit the second time, we would have seen it coming, but I don't think anybody really saw it coming this time.
Would have seen.
But like, I'm gonna make this comment because like I made a few comments preseason where like we're not gonna make Connor quit again. Like, you know, he's a fictional character. This is before Michael added it. This was like mid-January is when he added it, and I was like, crap, I'm gonna get so much shit for this.
You're good.
No, because in like December, I'm like, we're obviously not gonna make him quit again, and that's exactly what happened. But to that, I say, still a fictional character in a fictional game show. Who the fuck cares? It's a fictional character.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's like he's not a real like Survivor person, because there is a Survivor player that quit twice, and it's really annoying. But it's like that's a real person. It's like they shouldn't have been brought back. Yeah, Colton, aka Yule.
Well, yeah.
Really?
But Jpeg, my fanfictions.
In the words of Seuss from Gravity Falls, great show. You guys should check it out. If this does not align with my fanfic dudes, I will be severely disappointed.
That's my third favorite show of all time.
What's your second
Gravity
and
Falls.
first?
I mean, I wish we should recommend shows to the DC watchers, because there will be like a period of time where there's no DC other than the spin-offs. So
That's true.
That could be
I
our
like
last.
that.
That could be our last segment.
yeah, recommending shows to the viewers.
Oh, you already did
Yeah,
that.
dude.
But yeah,
my God.
anyone else have thoughts on the you know, Connor's This is the last one for the DC trilogy. That's it. No more vote outs. Gretton's last vote out, technically.
And that wasn't even that's not even a vote
Oh
out.
wait, am I
Yeah.
am I capped at 20? Can I curse?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Fuck
You know
yeah! Let's fucking go.
Cap at 20.
Oh, he's back. He's so back.
But yeah, Rhea, Ali, and Jake as the final three. Pretty great. They spell Raj, R-A-J. It's kind of funny.
Oh, they do.
They also spell
Oh,
jar.
the DC2 finalists also spelled it Raj. Pretty great. Or Jar.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
DC,
you're right. They
DC2
do.
and DCAS, Jar Jar. It's even
Holy
better.
crap.
Jar Jar! It's him!
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I
it's Jar
predicted
Jar.
it.
No.
I got it. So
I was
It's
gonna
Jar
say.
Jar.
I became
I was gonna
representation.
I was
Of
gonna
the
be like, oh
season.
my gosh, Raj, it's like Indian representation, but no.
And, yeah,
I mean,
we just
There is an Indian
moved that.
representation both times.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's been Rhea both times. That's
Yeah.
that's plenty
Here's been
enough.
feeding.
And guess what? The all-female final three, it's Fiore, Ellie, and Miriam. It's Fem. It's perfect.
Fem Raj. Or Fem Jar Jar.
Fem Jar Jar.
Them Jar
Oh,
Jar.
we just leaked the new Star Wars movie. That's it. We figured it out.
That's a new villain in the next Star Wars
cracked the
movie. It's Fem Jar Jar. Misa,
Oh
the best
my
Star
God.
Wars character. Emo
Right,
loves Jar Jar.
Okay. Now
Actually, let's add even more to that. Every time he says Misa, that's actually a hint to the fact that she's partnering up with Misa from Death Note. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Fem Jar Jar and Misa from Death Note.
All right.
Viewers,
favorite
that's
time.
good watch. Watch Death Note and watch Star Wars. I mean, that's such a fucking cold take. Watch Star Wars, but still.
This is great.
So are we on the show? Are we on the last segment now? Or
Yeah, MVP and LVP.
Yep.
Who wants
Oh,
to
yeah,
go first?
MVP.
Oh my god.
LVP only
we're doing
first right now.
LVP first.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
end with a positive
Yeah.
note.
LVP.
Like we always do, yeah.
Oh my god,
Heck
this
yeah.
is the easiest question of my life.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
gee, I wonder who it's gonna freaking
Yeah, it's
be.
fucking Connor.
What?
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 I'm sorry?
What?
He's the LVP, bro.
What?
I don't fucking know, bro. Like, I just think the other three were better.
Oh.
There are other
Oh,
characters you can pick in the
no,
episode.
no.
I mean,
Okay,
There's other
listen.
characters.
Okay, listen. I could easily pick Emily, but that's a fucking cop out. All right.
Why? That's a better choice than Connor.
What do you mean?
The
The
frick
better
did Connor
choice
do?
than Connor? I'm not gonna cop out. That makes no sense.
Well, oh, I'm not saying that you were confident. I'm like, why Connor? Okay, why?
Why do you mean
Explain
why,
yourself.
Connor?
Explain your.
All right, hold on. Hold on. I'm taking off the Crocs for this. Hold on.
Oh god.
it's
not
getting
the
serious.
Crocs.
It's getting serious.
Stop.
So, I'm taking off my. plain-
Very, actually, no, that's very fitting because your whole Connor thing is a load of crock. Anyway, go on.
Oh.
You know what, Genesis?
That was a good one.
Genesis, I just got you 20 streams that Jpeg cannot bully you for.
No, that's so many. Fuck.
Wait, Wait, that is actually true. Never mind. I'm so
dang
sorry,
it.
Brosuke. My dear big brother, Brosuke.
What do you
I
mean, Jpeg? What do
apologize.
you mean you're saying take? It's gonna be in the mod. But anyway,
I humbly apologize.
No,
Let me-
the thing is, if Connor isn't even okay. If I had to really pick the real LVP, right? It's obviously
Right.
Emily, but I think, but out of the contestants, which I'm going for, right? Because they're like a, you know, what. I just genuinely think out of the four, Connor was like the least interesting of the four.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
he's good, but out of the other four, you have so much with Jake, you have so much with Allie, and then you have Rhea doing Rhea things. Like it's really hard to pick those, and that's why I picked
Right,
Connor
yeah,
for my
yeah.
LVP.
In all seriousness, I can respect that. In all seriousness, I
Yeah,
can.
you better.
Yeah.
Jake,
Well, okay. Geez. Well, all right.
my LVP for this episode is Jake. I just feel like Jake was the problem in letting Rhea win, which was the ultimate and game over for Connor. Had Rhea not won that, Connor probably would have been a finalist, and Jake wouldn't be as sad because he wouldn't be sitting there with Allie. But so yeah, Jake's my LVP for that.
I haven't said my
Connor.
MVP.
Sorry, Connor. Why did I say Ellie? Yeah, Connor.
Yeah. Definitely not.
Brain
Allie.
farted.
Like
That was
you
genuine
did.
brain fart. That wasn't a diss. That was a genuine brain fart.
I'll go
You did
last.
it.
I'm gonna go last for LVP because
Of course you
Oh,
I have
so
fucked
some
tired.
things I'm holding on that I have not shown the cards of yet.
kind of split
Oh,
hairs.
Of course, very Imer.
Oh no. Oh no. Not you freaking evil laughing. Oh my god.
No,
Hell.
I promise it's innocent. I
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
It's innocent.
don't know how to do a good laugh anymore. It's really bad.
I've been very distrustful this whole
God
episode.
damn it.
I don't even trust my own opinions.
I lost
Okay,
like
continue.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think LVP. That is really hard. There's so few people left.
Do you want me just to go so you guys
Yeah.
have time? I'll
Yeah.
influence then. Oh, right. My LVP for the episode is Connor's leg. I fake it
Oh,
as
hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
All right, fair enough. I mean, I was gonna criticize you, but I did put BoJack as LVP last time, so I mean, fair enough.
I think in this episode, I like that it makes Connor weak in the challenges. I just think now the finale is kind of dull, or it's going to be the most exciting thing ever. Depending on what they do with the legs direction in the future episodes. Because now it's like, oh yeah, Rhea has to sit in the Connor bench to talk to him. So she must be going out third. Or if you want to do an actual really cool parallel from the season, you have it where Rhea picks Connor, who she knows is the weakest person to take as a partner, but because she doesn't care anymore. I think that's how you could write that. And that would be way more compelling. But I don't know if they're going to take that risk. But for now, out of my own sanity and like realistic expectations, I'm going to put the leg as LVP because I feel like it's undid a lot of things that could have happened already. Because Connor was a physical threat. You can just put him out. But for now, I'm going to hope the leg has better payoff. But as I can see, it's kind of
Connor got-
broken.
Connor got nerfed.
Are you telling me putting Gret as LVP in episode 16 was crazier than what you just said?
I honestly was gonna tell you this before. I was gonna do a Genesis LVP. I thought I told you guys, but I didn't. So whoopsies.
Oh my god.
Oopsie.
Genesis LVP.
Yeah, that's the Genesis
Oh,
LVP for
Gret.
you. It's that type of stuff, and I thought I wanted to do one too because it sounds fun.
Did I give an LVP yet? I don't think I have. I have a pretty boring LVP.
No, you haven't.
I have a pretty boring LVP on this one. I'm gonna pick Rhea, not because I mean she was amazing this episode, but you know, like, still want her taken down, honestly. Like,
Still salty.
yeah, I'm still salty. Like, you just left this poor guy just so broken and hopeless, like, just for the sake of good TV. Like, homie, I get it. I get, you gotta do what you gotta do to be famous. But no, you really don't.
I guess Genesis never wants to sing the Total John theme song ever again because this season has cursed it forever.
Oh, no, that song's too good. And there's no way. There's nothing will ever stop me from singing that song.
Fair.
But yeah.
So, Jpeg and Miranda, you guys have your LVPs?
I do.
Wait,
We'll give
did
JPEG a
Genesis
minute.
LVP?
We can give JPEG a minute.
Did Genesis
Jpeg
put his
did not
LVP yet?
prepare.
Yeah, I picked Rhea.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
of
right. Yeah, you
course.
just did. Whoops.
Predictable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, my MVP is also going to be predictable, so whatever.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give my LVP to the naked mannequin of Alec for staying naked the whole time. Never got a single
Yeah, I
article of
know. Like,
clothing.
how dare he?
Kind of a
Like,
loser.
kind of a scrub, kind of a goober.
What
just
a
realized-
nerd.
What if Alex's sweater vest was one of the outfit equivalents? And
Oh
now-
my god, what could have
and
been?
It could have been, and now because of Connor flopping, you'll never see it.
We'll never know. Oh, damn. But okay, my actual LVP is obviously Jake. I can't with him. I cannot with him. I do like that, like, his recovery and like him like getting to a better place mentally hasn't been the smoothest journey. I can respect and appreciate that. But my god, it is so frustrating to watch. And yeah, that means it's very well written. But it's just I can't forgive him for a lot of things. And his jealousy and his envy of everyone around him is just so frustrating. And he really did blow it today with Connor. And like, had he not shocked Allie, like, Rhea would not have won and we would not be in this position. Like, that was the deciding factor of how that last like third of the episode went. So yeah, it's Jake. It's Jake. I don't know why it would be anyone else.
And yet everyone else picked everyone.
No, Mark's agreed with me. Mark's agreed with me.
No, I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest,
that's
Miranda,
true.
I agree with you. Jake as a character is the worst in this episode. But from a personal standpoint, I just couldn't let the other thing slide.
I feel like saying Jake is the worst this episode has been a mantra that's just been repeated like since episode 2
I like Jake.
and episode 10, and now
I actually think Jake is one of the best. Legitimately.
he's one of the better writers.
I
Yeah.
wonder if the fans will be like, "Oh, I'm never gonna forgive Jake again." It's like, well, you said that after episode
I
2 and 10, and look what
forgive
happened. It's
I
like-
forgive Jake,
Yeah.
but it's like hard like to pick him as the top sometimes.
Right. Like, I can
Yeah.
respect the journey, but like, I don't know. He's just not my type of character, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
Exactly. Like I have my types, Miranda has hers, Genesis has his girls, and like Brosuke has his gamer girl.
God.
Because it's love triangle.
I have my deadbeat dads. It's fine.
Yeah.
I have my Denny's waitresses.
That's true. That is true.
That bit's been gone for a long time now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm going to give it to, and like, you know, I thought really long and hard about this. I'm going to give it to Trevor.
Really?
I agree.
Yeah.
Like I said, like
I'll never see
For no particular reason.
again.
Yep, for no particular reason other than, like, you know,
See.
he's like watching the show, he's probably getting frustrated at all the contestants, and yet he's acting like the contestants. Like, come on, guys. Come on, guy. You want to grow? You're hosting a show. Just watch the contestants. Be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this.
Literally.
Oh my god. That's so good.
He's fine, but just like at a certain point, you just gotta put your foot down and say no, no, no. So yeah, Trevor.
Okay, yeah. Good pick.
That's fair. That's fair.
MVP.
Oh my gosh, it's my turn for the MVP! Oh my gosh, yay! Okay, so my MVP for this episode is going to be Allie. I just think it was like, I'm so sorry. I'm still like loving the comedy aspects of Disventure Camp despite all the serious tones. And I did bust out laughing when 18 episodes into this game, Allie goes, "Yeah, I miss playing the Switch, so I made my own board game. I'm gonna have somebody play it with me now." I was laughing. I thought that was a campy, stupid storyline, and it made me like Allie more because of that. Okay,
Yeah, and like I fully, totally understand what you're saying. Yeah, no, Allie has been actually like legitimately a W this whole season. Well, maybe not at the a little bit at the beginning actually as well.
I was gonna say not the whole season, but
Don't shut.
Well, like I mean,
Sorry.
she's always been a lot better than she was in DC2, but I think especially this part threw her over the. I mean, she made it to the final 3. That's freaking awesome, and she's she still has a lot of what makes her really enjoyable as well.
Amen.
Yeah.
Wow, Mark's picked Allie. Good pick. Who's going next?
I'll go. Easiest pick of my life, Allie.
Of
He
course.
saw the opportunity.
I mean,
Of course.
Allie's been my MVP for like a lot of episodes, but
Right.
Allie's been your MVP for the whole season. Don't lie.
Subjectively, she's been my MVP. But I think her being MVP is kind of like an easy choice. I think for everyone here, even if they don't agree with her being MVP, they can see the reason why. She had a really strong scene with Connor. She performed really well in the challenge. She outsmarted Rhea. This isn't the only time she like had something against Rhea, because in the fucking water slide episode, she just pushes her down, and I'm like, yeah, go girl. And you know, and the fact that Allie just thought of that randomly, I mean, it's just showing how much of a challenge threat Allie has, and the fact that Allie has made Final 3 without ever winning a single immunity is such a Brosuke move.
It is very Brosuke coded. You're so right.
Swear to God.
Isn't it Brosuke coded to like make, you know, almost the ending while winning a shitload of immunity though?
Brosuke, I have a question.
What's up,
I want to
dude?
pick your mind on this. All right. You know how in the final three there's a 2-part challenge. One person goes home at 20. Do you think Allie will win the first part? That's the payoff.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, I
mean,
blanked.
she doesn't need to win the first part. She just needs to not lose the first part.
I blanked out. I'm sorry. What was your question?
I was gonna say, with Allie's comment of never win an individual immunity, do you think she's gonna win the first part of the finale?
I actually genuinely think that Allie is guaranteed Final 2, because I just feel like I genuinely believe the Final 2 is gonna be Allie and Jake, because that rivalry has been so prominent since episode 7, basically, right? And I just feel like an Allie Jake finale would one, settle the whole Connor thing. 2, it would definitely do a lot of things. I genuinely think Allie will win. Yes, I agree. I have $100 on the line too. So
Yeah, dude, you have money on this.
Yeah.
everyone's going.
Maybe we should talk about winners later, actually.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Who's next?
Have you won Genesis?
I mean, mine's pretty predictable, so I can just put it for last so that I can just freaking end it off on something.
Okay,
you know?
fair. Can I go next? All right. Because I want to go, because I can go if someone needs time.
I need a minute.
All right, so I will go. My MVP. Do I want to be predictable? Yeah, fuck it, I'll be predictable. My MVP of the episode is Allie. I think. I think the direction of her character was exactly what I've been wanting for Allie. If I don't reward that with MVP, it feels wrong. I feel like she did everything I wanted for her. I love the scene of her making the little game. I love the scene with Connor. I think that's like one of the strongest all-star scenes yet, like top 5 or top 10. And then I feel like the challenge was just so chaotic. It just had a lot of versions of Allie all in once. And it felt like, yeah, there's less character this time, but do not worry. It doesn't mean less content. It just means more fun with each character. I feel like this episode pushed that right with exactly with Allie. I think this is a very strong episode for her, and I think this is her best one yet. I believe this is Allie's best episode as of now. But I think this is just a really great direction. And seeing her grandpa come back in the narrative, that just made me happy. But yeah, she's my MVP.
Good pick.
Good pick.
Mark said
Kind of
Allie.
predictable, though.
That's
Miranda,
3 Allies so far.
That
Jpeg.
is.
Do you have your Jpeg, or do you want me to?
Can we have an
You go first.
sweep?
I can go? Okay. I was torn on 2, but I think I am going to go with Allie as mine.
Wow.
I
Is this going to be an alley sweep?
I will die on the hill that Allie should have won this challenge. She should have won this one. Like, all of her, like, gaming knowledge really helped her in this challenge. And I did really like pretty much every single scene she was in, which is rare because, like, there's a lot of scenes where I'm just, like, kind of neutral with Allie. But I was like, throughout the entire episode, I'm like, wow, this is like really good like character development for Allie. I really like seeing this other side of her. Like Emer said, there was a lot of different versions of her in this episode, and I really, really liked that. I really liked in the previous episode how well she was playing the game, and that's just like totally elevated here. Not only on a strategic like standpoint, but also just physically in the challenge. She was like on fire the entire time and got absolutely robbed right at the end. And I feel so bad for her because she should have won. She really should have won.
I have an objection. And after the boot of grits, right, you see a weird confessional where she's like, I'm the target now, but they have no idea what they're dealing with. And I think the whole point was Rhea has to win immunity to move the plot forward, because if she doesn't win, Connor and Jake vote Rhea. Allie does something stupid, no matter what, like probably was gonna go to Rhea.
That's true. Like for the plot, yeah, it makes the most sense for Rhea to win. But like if we're thinking of just the challenge on its own, Allie should have won.
Maybe, yeah. I get that though. It's a very thematic challenge for Allie, but I guess she couldn't get all of Ashley's love in back in time.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Ashley made Allie lose 2 times in a merge challenge. That's hilarious.
Oh my
And she was
God.
like the second closest to win in both of those. The sandbags and this. That's hilarious.
Crazy.
It's all Ashley's fault.
You know. Anyone going to defend Ashley?
Genesis?
Jenny, you gonna defend
Screw
your
it, I'll do
girl?
my MVP now. No. I did already say that my winner prediction was gonna be, or not my winner prediction, my MVP was gonna be pretty predictable. So I'm gonna pick the person who from the beginning I felt really played super duper hard. We've seen them at their most hopeless, and they were a big catalyst in helping Jake and Allie get along as much as they were able to, at least in the course of this episode in particular. I'm gonna have to give this to Mannequin Ashley.
What the frick? Even when Ashley's not in the game, he still gives it to Ashley somehow.
Yes, because and you know what? I actually have some logical reasons for it. Ashley wasn't even in this episode at all, technically, and yet she was one of the biggest turning points of this episode, as well as, like, she's the one who helped. You know what? Like, Connor picked up where she left off. You know what I mean? You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Are you serious
There we
right
go.
now? You're kind of splitting hairs here.
What do you mean?
What is this guy doing? This is the third MVP pick. He does something like this. Like, what?
This is the 5th MVP for Ashley. This is the 5th Ashley MVP.
Jpeg,
Is it actually?
I think
Yes,
I put
it's
like
the 5th time.
MVP like 3 times. What is this?
Okay, but like Connor is just too boring of a pick. Don't get me wrong.
I'll allow it. But for the last 3 episodes, no more meme picks.
You're the one who picked Mannequin Alec. You're the one who picked Mannequin Alec.
No, I put Trevor.
Oh wait, you changed it. Oh, okay.
Now I'll allow this one because it's for the bit.
Okay.
For the bit, do it for the
I like
bit.
the bit. For the bit. That's what this episode's about.
Okay. No more meme picks after this one. Fair enough.
All right.
It's a good thing you said that Ashley and Connor have different functions, because they do, and some uncreative people say they don't, but they do. But,
Oh my gosh.
all right, well, I was gonna give it to Allie for the clean sweep, but Genesis didn't want to do that, so there's no Allie clean sweep, sadly. I will give it to a bit of an unorthodox pick. I feel like this person has been fighting hard for the last few years, actually. If anything, I am going to give it to Ordarts. Ordarts really won out with this episode. Allie is still in the game. For those of you that don't know, he's the creator of Connor and Allie all the way back in DC2. 2 of the most snubbed characters, I would say, in DC2. But here we are now. They both made Final 4. Allie's in the top 3. Both the characters are very clearly very important to DC All-Stars. The end of the trilogy. So, yeah, no, I'm going to give it to and also, it doesn't help that Ordarts always gets confused with the other guy, which is not good. I feel bad for him. So, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Guys,
I
go
did not
check
know
out
that.
Ordarts.
Yes.
Has some of the coolest art. Has really helped make the designs. He also helped redesign Allie and Connor for this season. I'm pretty sure with Allie's design entirely and like Connor's color scheme. So, like, he's always been helping in the sidelines. Birds is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, we
Yes.
say Imer's the winner of this season, but let's be honest, it's really Ordarts.
Oh yeah, no, Ordar's kind of for the worst. I at least had a decent Rhea, like, and I had a good Gret. Like, I've been eating for a while. But for Ordarts, this is a big thing. So yeah.
Heck yeah. There you go. That's my last that's my last meme pick of the season. All serious from now on for the last 3 episodes.
Okay, yeah. No, that's fine.
Alright.
You want me to take us out? Okay.
Yeah.
And with that,
That's
we've
like,
reached
who's
the
dead?
end of the video. But I would I guess I'm gonna plug my stuff because it's not my channel, which is weird because I'm not used to plugging my own stuff. But I would also just like to thank everyone at Odd Nation Cartoons as always for this episode. This one is obviously very special to me because I got to be a part of this, and like being on the Dispatch truly has been a dream come true and a long time coming, and I am so incredibly honored and thankful to have this opportunity to talk to such wonderful, amazing people behind the DC community. Like, the time that I've spent with you guys has truly been like some of the best I've had in a long time, and like you guys are like so cool, and I'm just happy to call you guys my friends. So thank you so much for having me.
I feel like we're at a graduation and I'm hearing a valedictorian speech and breaking down.
Literally.
So this feels like
So definitely,
we're
if you
reaching
haven't
the
already,
end.
check out Golden. Please
sorry.
do it for me. Do it for me.
Mhm. Yes, please do.
Oh my gosh, but
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I guess, and also you can check out my channel if you want to react to Disventure Camp All Stars, as well as other fictional reality shows soon, like Reality Resort and Exotic Escapade, which Brosuke is voicing it, and so is Jenny. So please go check that out for them.
Absolutely.
JPEG's writing
yes,
it.
please.
And JPEG's writing it. So yeah, definitely check that out. But yeah, I love that. Like, I'm supposed to plug myself, and I just keep plugging y'all.
Yes, guys. Miranda's,
Well, I mean, you know,
Miranda's plugs will be in the description. Please check Miranda out. One of the most
Yeah.
sweetest content creators. Always is a joy to be around. Makes some of the most like nice content to watch. It's like, oh, I want to really hear some thoughts on this episode. Miranda
I met
doesn't just
Miranda,
talk about
like- Sorry.
I'll say, like, Miranda doesn't even, like, obviously some actors point out the negatives. Miranda does that too, but like make sure the positives are heard. I feel like that's something that's really rare in this community. So please go check that channel out. It'll be in the description.
Thank you, Emer.
I was gonna say I only met Miranda like maybe like a month ago, maybe a month and a half. But like you really couldn't tell because she's just so easy to get along with, and it was so fun doing this podcast. So I'm glad she was on it.
Oh, thank you, Jenny. I'm very thankful. Thank you so much.
All right, I think that's everything.
Now we gotta do the funny line. Who's gonna say something
we
dumb?
do have to do the funny
Say
line.
something dumb.
Okay, you do it.
Everybody point at Brosuke.
What?
Say something
dumb
dumb.
You
line.
literally do anything. You can say Gigi no Re. You can sing the Persona 5. I don't know.
GG, no re.
I got nothing.
GG, no free.
GG no re.
Oh my god, GG, no re, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's it. That's all I got.
Like I said, it takes effort for him to be like that. All right.
For the Alley Gamer Galley, like, sorry, for the oh my god, for the Alley Gamer Ally Galley. What? No, I'm messing it up.
What is happening?